Our presence speaks for us. When we allow ourselves to bask in and as the I am, the presence that we are, beyond the mind and its stories, beyond the personality and all of its characterizations, that presence becomes a transmitter of truth that pierces through the veils, pierces through the obscurities, pierces through the stories, pierces through Maya, the illusion. So I'd like to just briefly offer forward 2 experiences I've had recently that have really demonstrated this. They've been quite interesting to observe. Several nights ago, I was out on a walk and it was getting late, and a car pulled up alongside me containing several men. They were playing loud music and they were shouting and making comments. And one of them, the passenger, asked me a question. I heard the inflection rise in his voice, but I didn't hear what he said. Now, given my personal history with certain situations regarding men and my levels of safety as a woman at night alone, if I had allowed the personality of Natasha to respond, there could have been a number of responses that moved through me. But I noticed and observed the presence that I am simply turn my head to look directly at these men. And in the moment I did, something shifted in the field. The field went from being very charged to all of a sudden, boom, all the charge gone. Something was snapped out of this illusory state and they stopped shouting. The passenger pulled his window up and they drove away. And the second experience happened last night when I was at a supermarket getting supplies for my trip to Asia today. I was leaving and there was a young boy, teenager, talking to the security guard, and something felt very off about the exchange. And as I walked outside, I noticed that a group of boys, I assume that he was with, were looking to steal some of the items outside of the shop. And they were kind of like daring each other and egging each other on to steal something. So I kind of had them in my awareness as I was walking, and I turned back around and I saw 2 of them trying to grab these bins. And the presence I am simply walked towards them and said, "Put it down." And the first one put the bin down and walked away, and the second one went to go and grab it. And I just said to him, "Put it down." And he looked at me again, something shifted in the field, and he ran past me saying, "I'm sorry." And so I went back and told the security guard and I went home. The presence of the I am shatters the illusion of Maya. It pierces through the programming, and that power simply is.